whenever you start up your Mac computer, there are usually a bunch of apps that have to load, or you think they have to load until your computer is ready to use. But what's really happening is that a bunch of these apps that you have installed over time have this auto launch on startup feature enabled by default when you install the app. And what happens then is that the more apps you have installed, the more that have to launch on startup, the more time it takes for your computer to fully load before you can start using it. But that's not the only thing that's bad about this. The other thing is that you're actually wearing and tearing on your hardware components for no good reason, which means that you're going to reduce the lifespan of your computer because, of course, if you are launching 20 apps whenever you start up your computer, your computer is put to work and has to fully launch and make sure everything is working before it's ready. And that means that it has to use its RAM, its CPU, everything, right? And there's just no good reason for this. So I'm going to show you how to disable it. And oh, by the way, this is just an article that I wrote about the same topic. And as you can see, we just need to go into users and groups on our Mac computer. So the way I do that is by doing CMD, the command button, and hitting spacebar. And then I'll write sys for system and hit system preferences, enter. And now I can go to users and groups and make sure I have the right account selected here, my user. Now I'm going to go to login items, and here's the overview of the apps that will automatically launch whenever I start up my computer. And as you can see, there are only 4 here, but if you have never done this before, you probably have a bunch of these on your computer, and you might as well just remove them. Probably all of them. Now I do have Chrome enabled on startup because I use it all the time, and all these extensions I have here actually take some time to load, so I might as well just do that when I launch my computer, because I'm going to start using Chrome immediately every day anyways, right? I use it every day. So I have this one by default. Now I'm going to remove these other ones now because I don't need them. So let's say that I want to remove Figma. So I'm going to click on this app, Figma. Now I'm going to click on minus, boom, it's gone. But that doesn't mean that I can't quickly launch it again. I can just go down here to my menu and just click on Figma. Boom, and within half a second, it starts loading, right? So it's not like you can't access these apps. This doesn't do you any favors, right? It only wears and tears on your computer, and it makes it take more time for you to launch your desktop. So there's no reason to have all these apps running. So now I'm going to click on this, and remove it, and click on this, and remove it. Poof, gone. Great. Now, what this hide thing means, this checkbox with the hide, is that the Chrome app will launch as my computer launches, but it will do it in the background so that the window doesn't pop up in my face, right? So that's a pretty neat option to have. So then as soon as I click on this icon, it will immediately open because all these extensions and all these other things in my Chrome browser are fully loaded, right? So this is just my personal preference, but for the most part, you want to remove all these apps that launch from startup because you're not doing yourself any favors. And it's really annoying that this is something that's usually set by default. So whenever you install a new app, or at least once a week or once per month, go into your users and groups and make sure that you don't have like a bunch of apps that are just for no good reason making your computer work harder, right? So that's it for this video. I hope it has been helpful. And if it has, let me know down in the comment section, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.